Good morning. Welcome to Morning Java. We are brought to you, as always, by our friends at Get Go Cafe and Market, where right now you can get a whole lot of stuff. I'm partial to the smoothies. They got a whole bunch of different kinds. Cranberry's pretty good, but I don't know how to do the good transition to the game talk. But yeah, Penguins 2-1 loss to the Lightning in overtime. Zucker's debut. What do you think of him in his debut?
Well, you don't want to pass final judgment certainly after 3 periods, but I thought he was okay. I thought it was a solid first game on his part, nothing spectacular. I think he finished with 5 shots on goal. Yeah. He didn't stand out particularly, but he also didn't stand out in any sort of bad way. So
no, yeah. This morning, I mean, and when Sullivan talked and then when Rutherford talked too, I mean, they pointed to his speed a lot. We did see, his foot speed.
Yeah.
Really showing no ill effects of his leg injury in December. I don't know. I thought he went better as the game went on. They also changed the line combinations around, took Hornquist off that line, put Simone back on. I thought the line was good. You can't really pass a judgment.
Certainly I don't think there was anything that went on out there tonight that made Jim Rutherford think, gee, why did I make that trade?
What do you think about the trade and what they gave up for him?
I thought given it at this time of year, you don't get bargains.
Yeah.
If you want somebody who's going to be a solid contributor, you're going to pay for it. And they did in this case. The first rounder they gave up figures to be pretty late in the round. Kalen Addison is certainly a good prospect. I expect him to play in the league at some point. But Zucker is just in the prime of his career. He's under contract for 3 more years. If he can perform and produce at the level that I think they anticipate, I don't think they will feel that they've overpaid.
You didn't mention Galchenyuk, but he really doesn't.
No, Galchenyuk was in the trade simply to make it work from a salary cap perspective. It wasn't so much that Minnesota wanted him; it was that Pittsburgh insisted that they take him just to open the salary cap space needed to take on Zucker's contract.
Yeah, and I don't really have a problem with the other 2 pieces. Like you said, it's probably going to be a late round. If they somehow manage to fall out of a playoff spot, it's lottery protected. They don't have to give it up this year. They can move that to next year. And Addison, you figured 2 years away at best. And even that, because he does need to get bigger. He needs to work on his defensive game. And you figure even, once he makes the NHL by that time, they're going to need a scoring winger more than they need a right-handed, young defenseman. Marino made him pretty expendable.
Yeah. The future will get here someday, but for right now, the focus, understandably and correctly, is on the present and what this group can do over the next few years. And I think it's safe to say that Zucker will contribute more to the success of this team than the first-round draft choice or Kalen Addison would have during those next few seasons.
The window's now.